people.
Both are dead.
Oh, how did that happen?
It's out in the hall.
No, we don't know that. The smoke could be coming through an air duct. Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
Wait.
Everybody calm down! No, Michael, no! Okay, we're trapped. Everyone for himself. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Get out of my way. Okay. Oh, have you ever seen a burn victim? Okay, procedure. Exit options. Where do we go, folks? Use a what to cover the mouth? A what? A rag. A damp...
I thought that was brilliant, but considering what's happening with the crash, I thought we should speak about what's going on now, especially with the futures showing up 0.5%. You may get people pulled into a bull trap. You know, with the futures, you should take them with a grain of salt. They flip and flop. So this is why we prepared for this. We've done plenty of videos on this. We have if you remember, I spoke a few times about whenever you do your research, and I do advise you to do your own research, not rely on idiots on the internet like me. The time you spend doing this research will be wasted if you do not put it down on a book. And I've shown you before the books I hold with a company, the reasons of why I get into a company, or the reason why I would get into a company, and a price point for me to add further into the company. Now you need to look at these. That's why I can roll off price points for certain companies and at what tranches I would go into them. Do not try and time at the bottom of the market. That is when you lose out. You can go in at certain points. You can wait and try and time it, but usually most people who do that end up missing out. Why is there a crash? Obviously, there's huge rise in cases in the US, across Europe. France has just announced a national lockdown after Spain has. So America is worried that a national lockdown will be announced there. The UK hasn't as of yet, so this is why you should be calming your jets. The UK has risen a level, but they are not a national lockdown yet. Now, you have the election, which is also volatile, and if you remember, whichever president wins, the stock market goes up. If the sitting president wins, usually there's volatility for a month, then it goes up. If a new president comes in, then there's volatility, then it can take 3 to 6 months to correct, but usually with a new president, so there's more volatility. It usually goes down in the short term, but usually over the long term, stock market goes up more. It's just because the stock market and investors know what to expect from a sitting president being re-elected, and that's what the charts show. Now, with if you're someone who puts everything in, averages in, you need to see if you have anything. This isn't advice, I'm just saying, if it was me, because I speak to people with different strategies. Some people just throw everything in, don't have anything on the sidelines. You might want to see if you're profitable on anything. If you remember, I mentioned a while ago about getting into Snap, getting into Pinterest. Pinterest was 30% up after hours. You might want to take trim some of your position out of that, because they aren't the finished articles yet, and they may be subject to a drop, not short term but somewhere down the line. And that's why I sometimes take out my initial investment and just ride with the house's money. But you have to come up with your own strategy. You might want to take a look at your stocks. I said a month ago, take a look at your stocks, see which ones would perform well in a crash. Remember, the likes of Foot Locker performed well during the crash, and yet it's down again, so there's no reason why it wouldn't perform well now. The likes of Facebook did well during turmoil reasons. There's no reason why it wouldn't do well. I expect it to move 7%, either up or down, if it has good earnings. If it crashes earnings, maybe up, but I can't really say. But because no one can predict pinpoint accuracy, you can just say. Now people are saying about buying again. Oh my god, I've said time and again from March time, Boeing, if you want an aerospace one, you have Lockheed Martin, you have General Dynamics. They give a good dividend, they give good growth. Boeing doesn't have any of that, not for the next 4 years. If you want an aeroplane maker, then now would be the perfect time. I would have to check the price, of course, to go into. Guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. If you want to help support the channel, don't forget to smash that lovely like button, and don't forget to hit the bell notification if you want to be reminded of when a video gets uploaded. And why not smash the sexy subscribe button, a lot sexier than me, just ask the wife. And because I upload multiple times a day. And while you're at it, why not comment in the comment box down below. I'm also putting a load of free links in the description box. Why not check them out? And if you're looking for a free trading platform on which to trade your stocks and shares, why not check out Free Trade Trading with 212 and Stake. You get a free share worth up to £200 or dollars for signing up and depositing a small amount. So that would be the perfect. Now, the reason for Airbus is because if it drops to 50 or below, that'll be the time to snap it up. But that's if your risk level, if you're high risk, high reward. Now, because you can 3x your money, and it's already received $40 billion from the French government, as long as it transitions to renewable energy. Now we have the stimulus. There's no stimulus, which people think won't be one until January. Now all this together has made people scared. But remember, we've gone through this before. The fact is, we look for good companies, good balance sheets, and we ride it out. We do not sell at a loss. We either sell at a profit to consolidate cash, or we hold on to our stocks. We review our stocks to make sure they have enough finances to get us through, and we make sure we've got enough to buy the dips. We do not go panic selling, because that is a way to get burned. That is how people got burned in March time. Now, remember, keep your head. Do not lose it. Be greedy when others are fearful. Now, a bit of other news about a spec stock. The Workhorse. Goldman Sachs, who's usually conservative about its investment, has picked up 316,798 shares, a value of $573,000. On top of that, there's a number of other funds picking up between 16,000 and 55,000 shares. I won't go through them all, but there's about 10 different funds. You might not have heard of them, you know, like Hancock and a number of others, but this is just to inform you that these are funds that usually do not pick up this type of company unless it's dirt cheap or it's confirmed that something is going to happen. So if you're thinking about selling your Workhorse, I'm not. I'm actually adding. I've been told I've got a Workhorse addiction, but still, the thing is that until this happens, and until the price goes up, I'm not selling. Anyway, if you want me to look into any stock, comment in the box below. If you want me to release my SPAC portfolio, I will. Comment in the box below. I'll see you in the next video.